All right, guys. I've been doing all these like DTO videos and stuff like that. Uh, I think we should start pre-flop, man. Honestly, my goal is to like build like a little stable of low stakes players, man, and then we could all crush together, like other players do. And it's probably a far fetched dream, but I just I'm gonna try to put some work into it. But knowing pre-flop is literally like having a sword or an axe, dude, and you can just chop the shit out of all these low stakes players. There's so many mistakes being done if you just know pre-flop, man. So I figured let's just start easy. Like for me personally, these are the hands I open under the gun. Like if I'm first act, and maybe you're not comfortable with opening some of these, and that's okay. You don't have to. But I do know, like, if I open ace 10 off or ace jack off, um, I'm going to fold that to a three bet, same thing with ace six, ace seven, I will start to shed out some of these hands and it will kind of look like this. I can give you a range. Like, it'll probably look like this. Now the ace queen out of position is a little bit funky to play, so sometimes this might be a good four bet bluff candidate if you decide to do that. Blockers, and it is a hard hand to play out of position, especially if you're playing low stakes, because a lot of guys don't three bet enough, so they're mostly value heavy. You always want to call king queen suited. It's just such a pretty hand. Ace king suited, like I said, these can be four bet. But you definitely you shouldn't be afraid. You're gonna call, like, you shed a lot of your worst hands, right? Ace nine. I mean, ace nine's close, right? I guess you could keep ace nine. You shed all these ace five could be a lot of people use that as a four bet bluff. Sometimes they throw the king seven in there, but I'm just trying to show you, like, these are probably the hands I would flat. King jack suited, it's pretty close. It's pretty close, player dependent. Even like jack 10 suited is like a hand maybe you want to four bet. You'll say, well, there's no blockers, but you know just throw some twists in your game. Even the eights and sevens, I would probably call. We're deep stacked enough, um, but then it's like you should learn from the low jack. I mean, that's probably the best spot to learn, to be honest. Because if you it's like low jack versus big blind or low jack versus button, because then you can just adjust a little bit because like you're like in the middle, kind of like. So if you're in earlier position, you just tighten up a little bit. If you're a little bit later, you can be a little bit looser. So low jack, how do I offsuit? Look at the buttons: offsuit eights, suited fives. Okay, cutoff is offsuit nines, suited sixes. Low jack, offsuit sevens. I mean, suited sevens, offsuit tens. So like it would be like this would be like your range. Um, Low jack. Yeah, you'd be opening all your aces. You probably open like down to there. Um, you do open this now. You even I said offsuit tens. Like that's what some of these. That's why a lot of you guys are missing. I think. Um, I think you go down to about threes, and then you're gonna have like 9 8, 8 7, 10 9, jack 10, all this, and you probably go to I don't know, queen 9, jack 9, and I said it was what suited five, so suited sevens, but not really. 8 7, 8 7. I mean, some people you can have this as well. I again, everyone. Your range doesn't have to be perfect, but this is. I would say. Oh, hold on. I would add like ace nine off there too. Just because I say offsuit tens, that just means like, yeah, but I might play some of these too, just depending on the table, you know. But what happens if you get three bet from the button or whatever? Again, it's just simple, guys. You just go like, what's the bot? You're gonna turn some of your bottom of your range stuff into your four bet bluffs, and get rid of your bottom shit, and keep some of your best stuff and stuff that can play post flop. So it's like, I guess we have to eliminate some of these offsuit hands. just well, we are in the low jack, so I think hold on, we can probably ace jack is a flat. I think you can go to king queen. You would fold some of this. This is the bottom of your range. I mean, 10-8 can flop well, but I mean, you really should start shedding hands like this. With king 8, yeah, king 8 probably ain't gonna be there. Again, suited aces are just, it's really up to you. Ace 6 and ace deuce, I swear, ace 6 is like the worst. Ace deuce is, I know it can make the wheel, but it's really not great. But wait a minute. So 14%. 14%. Oh, that's because of that. Never mind. Yeah, so I would shed those. So the low jack, you could call, I would call queen 9, jack 9 there too. I think you can defend those. And again, if you're not at this level, you just fold out like this, like again, if you're not comfortable playing these, and then get rid of some of these, say, okay, I don't want to play 10-9. Just get rid of some of these. I mean, suited 10s and suited jacks, they play post flop well. Reason I'd keep ace 10, ace jack. Well, ace 10, I think ace 10 is close, but I don't know. Ace 10 man, low jack. If the button 3 bets, it's probably in there. King jack. It's just king jack's really hard to fucking play out of position. Same thing with queen jack. Shed those. King queen off sometimes is a good bluffing hand. You can throw some. Like a 4-bet bluff. So you have blockers. You're out of position. Sometimes you look for hands like that. But yeah, just knowing, like, pre-flop, man, is like literally the key to you winning in low stakes. Like, do the button. All right, but I do the cutoff. Like, cutoff. That. What did I just do? Like, so the cutoff. I'm just, you got to know this. And I'm just doing this off the riff, off the top of my head. No charts, none of that bullshit. I want to say, I don't know. Hold on. I have to look at it because it's like, when I look at things, then I realize that I'm like, okay, this is stay in, this is stay in. But and this takes a lot of work just to get, you know what I mean, here. Because, like I said, a lot of people just want to play the cards. They don't want to, they don't want to commit to studying. And it's, I don't know. You lose, dude. I think king 9. We're doing cutoff, right? I said cutoff. So I would play all these fucking pairs. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm going cutoff. We have some suited connectors. What did I say? Suited sixes and offsuit 9s, right? So there's your offsuit 9s. Now you would add them offsuit 9s. So there's your offsuit 9s. I know, like a lot of guys, you're probably not playing this in the cutoff, and you're probably not playing this in the cutoff, and you're probably folding this, and it's a mistake. These hands can play bottom of your range. Don't get me wrong. You get 3-bet. See you later. But you can open these hands. You can open all these hands too. I mean, I don't know, people. It's crazy. 10-6, 9-6, 8-6. I don't know Jack 6 though. To be honest. I think Jack 6 could be let go, and yeah, I would probably keep it something like this. And this is off the top of my head. I mean, I can check it if you want to check. Maybe we are missing like something like 7-5 probably in there. I guess we'll just take a look real quick. And then, like I said, man, this is all you gotta do. Let's start a team, man. Like, leave a fucking comment, and that's how we start. There's other fucking teams out there. We can get our own team going. Cutoff range. Okay, I had Jack 6. I think I took Jack 6 out of there, right? I have Queen 5, 5-4, Ace 5, King 9. See? I mean, can you see the range? I think I got it perfect. Yeah, I mean, bam, bam. Nah, but you should be proud if you can just fucking know pre-flop. Like I'm telling you, man. Like once you can do what I'm doing right now and just plop it on there, and you know, the game comes so much easier. Like, oh, okay, we're on the button now, and now we get to open like all kinds of crazy hands like that. I even think you can go down to like King Five. Uh, I would say now you can add. You're gonna add all these, and you're gonna add. Pretty sure Queens, and then I would probably go to the Jack 3. I'd probably go to 10-3 and 9-5 8-5 and 6-4 5-3 4-3. That's probably the range of the button. Probably. Let's take a look. Button. Whoa. Well, King 5, 10-7 9-7 8-7 7-4 6-4 5-3. Jack 3 and 10-3 are there. Shit, man. Jack 3, 10. I have Jack 3 and 10-3. What did I miss? 7-4. All right, I missed one. Shit. But that's all right if you miss one. You know what I mean? But that's these are the hands you should be opening from the button. If you're not, you're making a mistake. All right. I get it. You're like, what the hell, dude? 5-3 suited. Like that's actually a pretty cool hand, man. It really is. Once you learn how to play better, you want to start opening hands, dude. Especially in position, you can steal the blinds real easy. If you can open 10-7, 2.2 big blinds to 2 weak people, in the blinds, you should be, and they fold all the time. You should start adding hands because they're over folding, you know. But again, you know, like once you learn this, like the bottom of your range, then it's like I get 3-bet. You should not get nervous because you just start eliminating hands. You're like, yeah, this ain't gonna be good, and this ain't gonna be good, this ain't gonna be good. These little baby suited things aren't gonna be good. You know what I mean? You just start to eliminate hands. You're like, yeah, bottom of my range. Not maybe the aces yet, but you know what I mean? You just start eliminating, man. But from like the button versus small blind and big blind, you are going to defend like a lot, you know? You're going to defend like a ace, like probably down to ace 7 offsuit, king 9. You probably get rid of these. But you have position, so you're going to want to stay in there. And most of the time, the small blind and the big blind, they're going to be 3-betting kind of light, you know? Even though they're low stakes, you don't see 3-betting as much as you do mid stakes and all that, but still, there are still some pretty decent players that will, you know, 3-bet light. So you do need to protect your buttons range. So that's what I'm trying to, you know, show you this stuff. It really does work. You just got to put in the work. Again, I would love to fucking like do seminars and help people and like, um, you know, I love poker. To me, it's fun. The mental game. It's such a mental battle. It's like a mental sport. You know what I mean? And it's fun once you like really learn it. You know, like, and like I know everyone's like I know how to play, but it's like no, like once you really fucking know how to play, like this check call, you can check raise, but I think that's really. I don't know. I guess we keep his hands in there. I mean, what does he have? Ace X? No. 8-7 suited. Perfect. So we just need to set up a team here. He's betting big blind 3-bet. I have all 8s and 9s, but he does too because I'm in the low jack. Oh no, we do. See, I even got one wrong. You even defend that, dude. GTO will make you see. I'm so used to just folding sometimes because I know in the low stakes how they are. But yeah, you even defend things like that, like King Jack. Oh, this is low jack versus big blind. We're doing 3-bet pots. That's why. Here, I think because of the jack, you have to call. You have the back door. Now we just fold. We lost a couple points there. Pocket 2. See, you're even defending 2s against the big blind. See what I mean? Like to me, that's a little light. I mean, I don't know. Like even calling here, it's just like you're gonna end up folding like I don't know if we turn your hand. Like, we have such weak showdown. Yeah, I was gonna say probably turn our hand into like a bluff here, and it's unfortunate he calls. Yeah, top pair ain't going anywhere, but that's what you have to do with pocket two sometimes. It's really just a horrible hand here. Again, we're you just fold 7-6 suited. Again, these hands are not great when you're like, what are we, 60 big blinds? Yeah, like here, we got to stab at this, man. Yeah, I'm trying, but we're not gonna win this pot. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, we did. Shit. See, don't give up, dude. We got pocket queens to fold. It can work, dude. It can work. Fucking aces on this board. I don't know. Can you raise? I don't think you never. We have the ace of hearts, so that's kind of really big. I think you don't want to raise with aces. You just want to keep like their bluffs in, and it's like you're not going anywhere. What's he repping? Like, wow, it feels like pocket eights, right? I mean, pocket tens, um, king of hearts, something like that. Pocket jacks. It makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, and if you could just like drill yourself like in these positions over and over and over and over, like here, I don't know, man. I almost want to check here, but we haven't. I have something. Do I want to rep like I have black aces? Probably. You know, I probably do. It's probably like a very horrible card for me. Now he's betting small with his fucking flush draw, giving me this great price with an eight. Yeah, you can't call that, dude. It's trying to milk me. I should have looked at the hand. I'm just going fast, guys, because I do it so much. I wonder if you can use a big size here. No, I always use a small size most of the time. But I mean, you do have to switch it up. Size up on the turn, though, guys. Like definitely size up on the turn because that's the spot, man. But yeah, leave a comment if you're anyone's a serious poker player or anything like that, dude, sitting at home or they want to learn. Um, you know, I get it, man. It's cool. I want to help. I just want to help people. Here, I would bet two over cards. This board sucks. Now, if I was under the gun versus the big blind, I would use a big size. I would because I have more queens and kings and aces and jacks and all that. But I think we can get away with a small size here. See, they do have like 9% with the big bet, but I mean, this is, and I learned all this stuff, and I play low stakes. It's hilarious. Like it's good to know this stuff, but like on these boards, double paired boards, like you usually, it's a 3-bet pot, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna bet though. Like I have pocket tens, I have jacks. I have to keep barreling. See, that's where people screw up, man. Like right there, you know what I mean? You have to learn, like, okay, man, like his his range ain't great, right? Like if he had tens or jacks or whatever, he would raise. So he's kind of has like maybe I don't even know overcards stuff like that. Um, maybe some pocket pairs, sevens or something they call. Once you barrel again, this card doesn't help either one of us. But I'm just going to continue barreling here because I didn't pick up any more equity. Sometimes you just have to find spots like this. Sometimes you check, sometimes you give up. The more you study, the more you put yourself through this stuff, the more you're going to learn. Here on this board, it's just, I would probably bet small. Again, my whole range wants to just bet small. See, again, here, they actually prefer a big bet just because the board does not smack him at all. Like, he shouldn't have it. He has sixes, but he doesn't have like a three or a two. You know what I mean? So a big bet just is going to scare him away. And we have like probably the best hand anyway. He had king queen, very hard hand to play out of position, and then we have ace queen here. You know, these are the board. This time it just sucks. Sometimes you can check here because you just put some checks in, but that's really not a great card for me. I think he's going to barrel here. No, he's not. I mean, I guess I just checked down the whole way. All right, guys, leave a comment. Learn pre-flop. I'm telling you, that's where it's all the money's made. And yeah, leave a comment, man. I want to talk with stock.